Kids. You have times when you absolutely adore them, and have times when you wonder what you were thinking even having any. Even worse for the people who the children are not related to. When they act up, parents still see the best in them, but you and I just want to metaphorically wring their necks, and maybe sometimes not metaphorically. And then there's times when they do things that make you happy or laugh. From kids who throw temper tantrums in public to those who perform motorcycle stunts, let's have a look at the children who make parents not know if they should laugh or cry. 3-year-old with attitude. Every now and then a child comes along that's born with an attitude. This little girl was filmed at her preschool telling her teacher exactly what she thought. Made no sense, but she still let the teacher have it. Teacher placed this little girl in timeout for something she's done, and the girl addresses the teacher as Linda, which is, funny enough, not her name. She's more attitude than reason and proceeds to tell her how she feels. And among her talking, she even calls the teacher honey. You actually have to hear it to appreciate it, so roll the video.
Well, let me tell you this, Linda. As no excuses.
Boy acts out at store. Ah, classic. In this clip, two men are busy with a bet or something. While they film their conversation, one can see a mother talking in the background to what we assume is her son. Looks like she has the situation under control as he doesn't make a sound and listens. She walks away thinking she's got him under control, but then he starts acting up and swearing. The men filming become quiet as the boy steals the show. Falls to the floor, generally just causes a nuisance. Everybody in the store is looking at him by now, and the mother does not know where to look. He takes something off the rack, and for a moment it looks like he's gonna smash it to the floor, but he does control himself on that end. Looks like a case of him wanting something and his mother being unable to buy it for him. Scene ends after a while when the mother has no choice but to leave with her child. How would you have handled this situation? Probably with a nice good slap. My brother does not share his girlfriend.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Jack has one, and her name is Devin.
She's pretty, isn't she?
Once in a while, a boy or a girl comes along that simply draws all of our attention. You just gotta listen to what they say because they know something good's about to be said. This little boy's both intelligent and funny by just being himself. Boy's name is Tommy, and this video has more than 8 million views. Steve Harvey's busy interviewing little Tommy about the presidents of the US of A. He holds up photos and paintings of the presidents, and Tommy knows every single one's full name and interesting trivia about them. Tommy tells the audience that Grover Cleveland was president on 2 different occasions and that Barack Obama had won a Grammy Award. One of the funniest parts of the show comes right in the beginning when he tells Steve that his brother Jack has a girlfriend, but that he doesn't want to share her with him.
But Jack doesn't share her with me, but...
Jack doesn't share her with me.
At the end, Harvey surprises the boy with a scale model of the president's motorcade car, the Beast. Tommy makes it clear he wants to be president one day, and hey, probably already do a great job. I need some coffee. We all have that one family member or coworker who just cannot live without coffee. You know them, when they got no coffee, don't even speak to them. Reason being, they may just commit a felony. Then after the 3rd cup, they start to warm up and you can at least say good morning without fear of dying. This little boy's one of them. Does not see the point in starting the day without a cup of joe. Honestly, I sort of see his point. Boy has mega breakdown. Sometimes the tantrums kids can throw will bring a whole shop to a standstill. This is one of those times. Video starts off with the mother trying to get the boy to stand up, but he refuses. The more his mother and bystanders want to pick him up, the more he resists. He wants something in the store, and obviously his mother decided he just can't have it. When they do try to lift him, he wails the way all spoiled little boys do. Customers start to notice, though. When they do decide to give him what he wants something else. It's obvious that he's just unhappy in general. Whatever his parents will get him will never be enough, and now he has also learned that if he really wants something, he's just gotta throw a massive tantrum, embarrass his parents, and he'll get it. Great lesson. Now, I'm no child psychologist, but maybe giving him what he wants when he does this is not the best way of solving the issue. Let's just hope his parents and him learn something valuable from this day. 6-year-old stunt rider. This boy's really special, but his parents probably don't know if they should laugh or cry. He's doing stuff they can be really proud of, but it's also dangerous with a real risk of physical injury. AJ was born into a motorbike family. Growing up, all he knew were about motorbikes. He went from crawling to being on a toy motorcycle, and then his parents bought him a battery-powered bike when he was only 3, and he took it like a duck to water. Didn't even use training wheels, just took off on it. Later in his life, they went to see a stunt rider one day called Jason. After AJ saw Jason, he was in awe and told his mother he was going to ride like that man one day. Jason was impressed enough with AJ to take him under his wing, for better or for worse. Since then, they've been training together. Once they started performing together, AJ was in his element. Not often one sees a 6-year-old on a motorcycle, and it's even rarer to see one doing stunts from his motorcycle. I'm looking forward to seeing what AJ does next, provided everything goes okay. Beth Thomas. Beth Thomas was severely abused by her biological father and adopted psychotic tendencies when she was only 3. She was diagnosed with reactive attachment disorder caused by her never forming strong bonds with her biological parents. After she appeared on Oprah, she started a life of counseling with Dr. Ken Majid, a child psychologist. Beth had fantasies about killing people, and her adopted parents even locked her room at night so that she couldn't hurt her little brother. She'd often talk about killing animals as well, and like to draw pictures of people being tortured. Beth did receive treatment from Dr. Majid for a number of years and eventually did make significant advancements. She developed relationships with other people, learned how to control her rage and aggression. She continued to complete her high school and college degrees and is currently employed as a social worker. The experience of Beth Thomas serves as a reminder of the value of early diagnosis and treatment. Even children who have experienced severe abuse are capable of leading fulfilling lives with the right support. Today, your parents can smile as they see the woman she's become. Kristina Pimenova, the youngest professional model. We have standards according to which we judge human beings when it comes to beauty. The beauty industry has a certain set of standards which excludes most of us. At one point though, 10-year-old Kristina Pimenova was used as an example of what perfect beauty looked like. Russian model Kristina is often referred to as the most beautiful girl in the world. She started modeling when she was 3 years old and has since been featured in advertisements for prestigious fashion houses. This includes Armani, Roberto Cavalli, and Dolce & Gabbana, all this stuff that I don't really care about. She's additionally appeared in publications like Elle, Harper's Bazaar, and Vogue. Pimenova is well known for both her fair skin and her inherent talent for acting in front of the camera. She's a skilled gymnast and dancer as well. Pimenova has a second career as an actress in addition to modeling. She's actually made appearances in a number of movies and television programs, including the Russian program The Model. Although she's put forward as one of the most beautiful girls in the world, she's probably not the measurement we want to use for all women. We are, however, happy for what she's achieved in her lifetime and wish her all the best in her future. Soldier age 6.
Where is your farm, American?
This is some Halo stuff right here. Both something that would make a father proud, but it's also very sad. This is the story of the youngest soldier in history, Sergei Aleshkov. He was born in Volgograd, now known as Stalingrad, in the year 1936. He lost his family when he was only 6 years old due to German bombing. After that, a Red Army regiment adopted Aleshkov and turned him into a mascot. For his bravery, he received several medals and the rank of lieutenant. Aleshkov witnessed the atrocities of war firsthand. He was wounded in battle several times and saw his friends and family members killed. He did never lose hope, though. He persisted in fighting for both his country and the people he loved. Aleshkov went back to school after the war, eventually majoring in medicine. He committed his entire life to serving others, and he never lost sight of the suffering endured during the war. At the age of 54, he passed away in 1990. The following is a list of some of Aleshkov's honors: the Red Banner Order, First Class Patriotic War Order, Order of the Red Star Medal for Courage, Medal for the Defense of Stalingrad, Medal for the Victory over Germany in the Great Patriotic War, 1941 to 1945. Many books and movies have actually told Aleshkov's story. In fact, the movie Soldier Boy, which came out in 2019, is the most well-known one about him. What do you think about this story? Feel free to leave a comment. 6-year-old stand-up comedian.
Is there like a prize for someone winning this or something?
Not sure how happy parents would be with their kid becoming a stand-up comedian. Not only is it a tough profession, but sometimes it includes a bit of a potty mouth. But hey, you become successful, you got the world at your feet. Nathan Boxstaller was only 6 when he appeared on the talent show America's Got Talent. Walked on stage and when asked if he realized he would win $1 million, asked if they could give him 1 million Lego blocks instead. His first joke about ADHD warmed the crowd up. Then his second joke about what women really mean when they say one thing and one another had the crowd on their feet. They absolutely loved the little guy. On the show, you need at least 3 yeses to go through the next round. Nathan received 4 yeses, even from the tough Simon Cowell. Few people know that before that he appeared on Little Big Shots and the Ellen DeGeneres Show as well. Sadly, Nathan did not make it to the live shows, but hey, he's got potential. See you all next time.